we're with you.
Okay.
Of course, definitely the way it is looking, it's not going to be Formula V. But the controversy between Rosberg and Hamilton,
has to be expected.
you know, do you see? This is one of the most difficult terrains in terms of overtaking.
It's a street circuit.
Yeah.
So you imagine that if you have, strength going into the turns and the corners, you should be able to do well. That's why I feel at the end of the day, we might not really have the Mercedes car actually coming out tops. We might have a Ricciardo surprise everyone and go win this race. This is very simple. The Mercedes car is actually better on the streets. The Red Bulls are better at the stairs and the corners. So if a Vettel comes good, anything could happen. You look at the infraction between Rosberg and Hamilton.
Yeah.
Similar to what happened between Prost and Senna.
Yeah.
That was 88, 89.
Yes.
The sport has changed. The sport has evolved. Formula One has evolved from what it used to be then. Now it is more about the car, the mechanics, the different varying conditions, and the rules, because Formula One has got to change the rules. You look at what happened in the qualifying, it was more about Rosberg impeding Hamilton.
Yeah.
So you ask yourself, is Hamilton getting punished for a race he could have come out on pole? Because you look at, for the last 10 races, like 9 of the 10 different winners have come out on pole. The only reason why I'm saying maybe we could have a Red Bull car come out on top is because of the stairs and the corners where the Red Bulls have got the advantage. But you ask yourself, where's Ferrari? They're not doing so well right about now. And they're even asking for Adrian Newey, the chief technical officer of Red Bull, to come over to Ferrari. He's saying no. It's all about Red Bull for him. You ask yourself, the Red Bull car has been doing very well. Mercedes on top, Red Bull car doing well. Where is Ferrari? Force India, maybe not doing fantastic, but they are there. It will be about the World Drivers' Championships. It will also be about the individual driver. Which driver will come out tops? Nobody knows. Would it be Rosberg, Hamilton?
Okay, let's take our caller. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, good, Sherry. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Just want to, what is happening to this guy, the one that had accident the other time? What's happening? I can't.
Okay, Schumacher.
Better stabilized. Better stabilized now.
I think his condition has stabilized, but he's not yet out of coma.
And his family has asked journalists to please keep
yeah.
it very, very private.
It's one of our favorites when it comes to sportsmen.
And he has the lap record for Monaco GP.
Yeah. So his condition is stabilized, but let's hope he will come out of coma.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Michelle. All right, let's go through the papers now. Let's go through the papers. Where do we start from? Let's start from Soccer Star. They said Madrid, the kings of Europe.
No doubt about that.
No doubt about that.
La Decima.
Okay. And then probably that is the big thing you can talk of. And then some riders there. Chelsea prepares Fabregas bid. These are those rumors until the money.
Silly season.
Silly season. Okay, Chelsea, Man City battle for Mangala. Robben rejects Man U move. Monaco targets Adebayo. Probably those are the big things that are there. And then Juve eyes Eto. Then, okay, Falcons, they mold the Amavubi and Flying Eagles wallop. They walloped. Plenty walloping. They walloped Tanzania. QPR returns to the Premier League. And the Redknapp will have come back to face Sabaladice. I like to see those two British or English coaches on them.
A lot of debt for them to clear.
Yes. Okay, let's go to Sporting Life now. Let's go to Sporting Life if it is ready. And that is the big one, gentlemen here. Mikel says, I am afraid of Mourinho. He says, I play to instruction. The coach is always angry when we lose. We concede goal through counter-attack. So my duty is to stay in front. Not as if I cannot venture. I'm playing to instructions. So that means it's not as if he cannot venture, gentlemen.
I think we should realize Mourinho is someone that is a stickler for perfection and instructions, and that is why Mourinho will tell you, in respect of what he had issues with, he had with the private comment about Eto'o, that Eto'o is one of the players he has taken to his 2 different clubs. And why? This was Eto'o that will play as a right full back for Mourinho, one of the most potent strikers in the world then, being converted to a right full back at Inter Milan. So once you can play to his instruction, you don't have any issue. So as long as Mikel can stick to what Mourinho tells him, irrespective of whether that is good for his own career anyway, I think he should have no problem with Mourinho.
Okay, let's go.
Is he afraid of Keshi?
No, well, don't worry, we'll find out. let's go to Complete Sports now. Let's go to Complete Sports and see what they are saying there. Complete Sports. Are we ready? It's still the issue of Kings of Kings of Europe dominating. But then if we see that, you will see where Ramos is saying, my goal is for all Madridistas.
The world over.
Is the goal all for Madridistas?
Yeah, it has to be for the world. It has to be for the world. I don't understand what he's talking about here. I love people that actually support Madrid all over the world. Imagine the likes of Barcelona fans would not be supporting Madrid.
Okay.
Imagine
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid fans would not be supporting Madrid.
I won't ask you guys who you're supporting. I know I won't ask
you. You know individually.
We should not just talk about the kings of Europe. We should also talk about the queens of Europe, Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
They won the champion. They retained their Champions League.
Okay, for the female version of the Champions League.
So
that is Wolfsburg
good for German football.
from Germany. I like Okpe because Okpe is not, when it comes to that,
conventional.
it's not whatever. Okay, let's go to Vanguard. Let's go to Vanguard. Okay, hello.
In this World Cup, they did not come.
Go on. Hello.
I said in this World Cup, they did not come out Cairo.
Okay. I think probably we can't say it about the lines now. But Chibuzo, I think we had you. Let's just finish with our papers. Let's go to Vanguard and see what Vanguard has inside. Inside of Vanguard here, Mexican coach slams sex ban on players. And then Messi and Neymar dream of final clash. This sex ban thing, some say you do whatever.
We've spoken about the wax.
Yes, the wax.
A couple of weeks ago, whether they should go with their girlfriends or not, and their wives. Now, a coach is saying you are not allowed to have sex because you see the World Cup period is just 1 month.
Yeah.
We want full concentration. We want you to concentrate. Give it to your country. Let's have your best, because when the player is not disciplined and they begin to break camp rules, it impacts negatively on the team. They won't be physically fit, they won't be 100% fit, and they will be prone to injuries. So I think it's a distraction they can do away with at the period of this World Cup.
Okay, when it is ready, we'll see. We'll take it. We have. Is it we've been spicing this World Cup? Last week you were here when we danced our way to victory.
Yes.
It's also today, if it's possible, we'll have also the song of victory. When it's ready, you will have it so that we'll put you. We are there in the World Cup mode. 28 days to go, so we are going to put you there when it is ready, and you join us. But then Nigeria is taking on Scotland for the friendly. Okay, they had Nigeria versus Scotland. Tickets on sale. Are you guys going to Scotland? I'm asking you. Oh, you know what I'm saying.
Spiritually, we're nice. You know,
you say?
That's a good friendly for us. It will be a very good opportunity for us to test our players, to really have an idea of how we're going to set out playing against Iran.
Okay.
And from there, we know how we play Bosnia. The last match, Argentina, which actually is like the marquee match for Nigeria. But we hope that we are able to do well in this match. We hope we also get to see the better players that we'll be using to prosecute this particular campaign, because there's almost no time. We all know that by June 2nd, we'll have all the 23 players. We already have an idea of the players that Keshi will
I think
be
that
using.
is the main reason for this.
To test the free
Yes.
players.
Because this is about the last ever game he has to see.
All right, let's take our call. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to comment about the Super League team.
Okay.
Yeah, I am very sure that Stephen Keshi was just this match between Madrid and Atletico.
Okay.
He should be very sure that we have defenders that can actually match the caliber of Di Maria. He was fantastic yesterday.
He was the man of the match.
And anytime I look at the Argentine plays, I'm always afraid of this point. So I just pray that the team let Nigerians when we get there.
All right, Musa. I know we watched him. They're also watching the other players, but then it is a team.
Yeah.
You map out strategies on how you are going to handle them.
Exactly.
And Keshi. Okay. Let us see the World Cup. When you go to the World Cup, that is part of the positives that actually Sepp Blatter has brought. He has made the World Cup very marketable. He has made it very lucrative for teams, and qualifying gives us 8 million. If it is ready, can we see
$8 million?
Okay, okay. I didn't. He thought I was saying 9. This guy going to put words in my mouth. When you qualify for the World Cup, you have $8 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
That is the thing. And then as you move up to 9, you move up to 10, 11, 12, until you get to 35 million. But the truth is, win or lose, $8 million is coming. Yeah. Okay, there it is. You have, for group stage, it is 8 million. If you move into round 2, you have 9 million. Quarterfinals, 14 million.
10 be adding the dollars.
Okay, $14 million. Well, if you get into the semi-finals at 4K, let's take our caller. Let's take our caller when we come back to this. 20, 22, 25, and 35. It's okay. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Very fine.
Yeah.
I'm John calling from Maiduguri.
All right, John. How is Maiduguri?
Yeah.
How is calm?
Maiduguri is fine.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
I want to believe that to beat Argentina during the World Cup. I'm looking at the previous matches that Nigeria have played, from 2000 played with Messi, and then the 2008 Olympics, they also played. So I want to believe they have idea. Some of the in the Super Eagles, there are people that are playing one way or the other with the Argentine player.
Yes.
So I have this belief that we beat Argentina at the end of the day.
Okay.
That's just my contribution. And I have confidence in the Super Eagles game.
John the Baptist, thank you. I want to. These are the positive calls when we hear them. But the
inspires you.
Inspires you. But the truth is, there's something he said. We've met this team so many times.
You should know that.
Twice or twice in the World Cup, at the Olympics, at group stage, and the same players. Messi, their star, Mikel, our star. And so, the tradition of how they play.
There must be a panacea.
So we must say that.
And that's where
that odd goal. And if it has always been an odd goal, and 1-0.
You ask yourself why we don't perform so well. We don't perform so well when we are placed against teams from Americas. We play against Uruguay, we should defeat them confidently. We play against...
with or without Suarez? No, I'm only asking.
You are pulling my leg. but seriously.
For the first time, I think, against Argentina,
yes.
I watched 2002, so except 94 when we came out man for man. And they had the edge of Diego Maradona. But from 2002, we were always going with a defensive mindset.
Exactly.
Like, if we lose by 1 goal, it's not a disgrace.
Yes.
I think
we
should,
that we are not
that
you saw Yamal stand against Messi.
I love what he had just said. Please, all of us here and those of you at home, Nigeria is not a big footballing nation. This is our
We've always been.
At the World Cup level.
Exactly.
So we can't say whether we are beaten by Brazil or we are beaten. We are not acceptable. No, it is not. We are going with a team.
We are not there to make up the numbers.
We are not going to make up the numbers anymore. Africa has got into the quarterfinals. We are saying semi-finals or the finals of the trophy. So any beating is a beating.
Impossible is
we're not beating with a disgrace. We are going to let them say they lost to us with disgrace, not we listen to them with disgrace.
Definitely.
So I love that.
We have done it before. We have defeated big countries before. We can do it again. It's the World Cup. It's a stage where we have only one world champion accepted. We have 32 teams, 64 matches. How many matches? You take 7 matches. Nigeria can win the World Cup. Let's not deceive ourselves. No, it's about a gang getting the job done.
Can we talk about the 8 million?
Yes, Ken, I think maybe for the first time the NFF, every time
NFA.
NFA.
Yeah, you can be pardoned.
But for the first time, when you come with your expected income and expenditure statement, you always feed the public with, federal government are not signing off the budget for the expenses part.
Yes.
Let people know about the expected income, this guaranteed $8 million.
And this money, is it the NFA money or Nigerian money? Is it the Nigerian money? Is it the NFA money? They collect the money and then they don't tell us how they spend it. Or is
no, it is Nigeria's money, but NFA will collect it in trust. But what
are they going to spend it in trust, or they will?
No, but then it's for what I call development, not for construction of Fort Mainland Bridge.
exactly. It's football development.
Like
Okay.
the kids just came in and said this is the first time they'll be having a camp free. These are the things the fund should be doing, getting camp for kids free. So these are for football development, not for any other thing.
The question should be, are we assessing thereafter what happens to the money? Maybe in some 6 months' time, because the money won't come immediately. What happens? Is it open to financial scrutiny?
FIFA already has the money. You see, you don't say the money is not coming. They already this is somebody that expected revenue. The money.
No, the money won't get to the. It won't get to the federation immediately.
They'll give them money for preparation. They give them money so that whatever. So forget about how FIFA. It's not that they're not. It's not a promissory note.
I think all we're talking about is accountability.
Okay. The more you look.
Anyway, all right. Okay. As we sign off, Jimmy, your last word.
Anything can happen at Monaco GP.
Yemi.
I hope Keshi will have problem with injuries.
Okay. Yemi too.
I think I still want Hamilton to continue his good run of form.
And better to finish last.
And better to
All right. It's Channel Sport on Sunday. This is where we are signing off. First of all, we say kudos to the FA. Of course, we talk all these things. But like, you earn the money. If you haven't qualified for the World Cup, you won't have earned 8 million or so. That's the minimum. You can go to 10 or 20, 25 or 35 million. You earn that money. But we just believe that it should be judiciously spent. In our sports, in our football, primary school, go back to the grassroots. Get shoots, get balls for all the schools. That is what development is. It is the mass participation of football. That is why we are succeeding. We are succeeding in the sport. Until we reach your word again, I'm Kenneth Chonago. Have a wonderful Sunday. Stay blessed.